Hi everyone, today I have a book haul for you. I have 8 books in this haul and all these books I've accumulated since after Christmas. The first book I have is one I got for my course because we're studying it, and that is Don Quixote by Cervantes. This is an absolute classic in Spain and it's meant to be one of the greatest books ever written of all time. So we literally couldn't be studying a better book, but the size of it is absolutely huge. So it's going to take me a while to read it. Also, the font is pretty small. Nevertheless, I'm so excited to read this. We were told to read it in English first and then read it in Spanish so we get a better understanding of it. I don't know how that will work out, but I bought the English version and then I'm going to read the Spanish and I'm sure I'll love it. The next book I got was sent to me by the author and this is really interesting. I don't really know what to make of it. I've never really read anything like it before in my life, but it is called This Book Needs a Title by Theodore Fickelstein. Thank you so much, Theodore, for sending me this book. As far as I know, the story is made up of a series of poems, and apart from studying them in school, I've never really read any poetry. So it's going to be something really different, and it just looks interesting. I don't really know what to make of it. I don't really know much about it either. I think I just have to dive into this book blindly and see what happens at the end of it. The next book I got was a recommendation to me. It's actually a graphic novel, and that is Scott Pilgrim Volume 1, Precious Little Life. I have read this already. I absolutely loved it. It was hilarious. This is what the cover looks like, and then the cartoons on the inside look like this. This was such a quick read, but by the time I finished, I just wanted to read more. It was hilarious. So good. And I'm definitely going to be picking up the rest of the books. Next book I got is one I have heard a lot about. It's circulating BookTube so much right now, and that is The Name of Wind by Patrick Rothfuss. This book is an even bigger book, but it's meant to be one of the greatest fantasy novels in recent times, if not ever. I don't really know too much about it, but I picked it up based on quite a few people's recommendations. I was also looking for a bit of a fantasy book, and apparently this is meant to be perfect. I don't think all the books are out yet in the series, so I'm going to maybe read some other books before I pick this up. Although by the time I finish this book, the rest of the books would have probably been out anyway. I'm still so excited to read this. So then recently I went into Waterstones and they were having a 20% off sale on everything. Everything. That is amazing. So obviously I took advantage of that and bought a few books. I only really bought 3 books. They're the next 3 I'm going to show you. But all these books I've been dying to read for so long. So I'm so happy I have them now. First book of those is one which is hugely anticipated and is finally out in the UK, and that is Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell. I love Eleanor and Park so much. It's one of my favourite romances of all time. This has been hugely hyped. I think basically the title says it all. It's about all of us. I'm absolutely over the moon that I finally have this book. I cannot wait to read it. The next book I got is Shock of the Fall by Nathan Filer. Filer. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce your last name. This has recently won the Costa Book Awards. There's a sticker kind of thing there. This is meant to be an amazing book. It's all about mental illness, and I don't really know too much about the plot itself, but the way it's told is meant to be very unique to this story. So I'm very intrigued. I think I might cry at this book. I will let you know if I do. It's not as big as some of the others, so I might get through it fairly quickly. I'm really glad I picked this up. So I bought those 2 books, and then I was looking around to see if I could find a 3rd book, and then I came across this book that I've got in my hands right here, which is one that I've had my eye on for such a long time and just never got around to picking it up until now, and that is Night Film by Marisha Pessl. I've had my eye on the hardcover, which is absolutely gorgeous, but like I said, for some reason never got around to picking it up until I found this paperback, and I just couldn't resist. It was staring at me in the shop. I just had to buy it. It's told with a series of pictures as well as text. I think this is a bit of a murder mystery. I don't normally go for murder mysteries. Crime mystery books aren't really my favourite, but this just looks too good to put down. I'm hoping this will kind of change my mind about the genre. And the last book I have here is one that I have already read / looked at. That is Chopsticks by Jessica Anthony and Rodrigo Corral. This was such a good book. I absolutely adored it. The whole book is told through a series of pictures like this and like this and went like this. It's just all pictures in the book and then just the odd bits of text every now and then. It tells this really cute, sad love story and I fell in love with the characters. I didn't think that would happen because there's hardly any text. I thought I'd get really confused by the plot, but I didn't whatsoever. This is such a good book and I do highly recommend it. These are my 7 books plus this one. Oh, sorry, I can't all pick them up. Oh, I'm gonna have to put this down. In case you want to know, right now I am also reading The Bronze Horseman by Paulina Simons. So far, I am absolutely adoring this book. It's amazing. I'm not too far in. I've only read like that much. I can't put it down. It's so good. It's so good. I don't know if it will stay that good throughout the rest of the book, but I'm really hoping it will because right now it's just amazing. So that's my book haul. I hope you enjoyed that. Have you read any of these books? No spoilers, but if you have, let me know what you thought of them. Also, what books have you bought recently? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you're well and I'll see you all next time. Bye!